Well, ladies and gentlemen, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of Chris Rock on live television.
Rapping is my weapon and this bar's are ammunition. When I fire in the booth, I hit the targets, never miss them. I'm about to block your arteries and cause an embolism. This ain't a song or a freestyle, it's a reverse exorcism. Motherfucker, never give a shit about my fucking enemies or the negativity that they're consistently sending me. Rapping is my ecstasy, giving me homicidal tendencies.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Amir. You can call me MantiKore. And this video is super serious that I had to stand up for it. So I hope you guys enjoy this kind of format. If you do, please let me know in the comments. This is going to be part of the whole MantiCortex, thing that I'm trying to do. Is a podcast and, videos like this where I basically speak my mind about a certain topic or a certain event. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So if you do, let me know in the comments. Let me know by dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. We're getting very, very freaking close. Look over here. Very close to 10,000 subscribers, which is this close to 1 million. So honestly, let me know if you enjoy this kind of format. I will still do the reaction videos and everything else, sitting down with the old format, but these kind of videos, I want to stand up and do them, and my back kind of hurts as well today, so I thought standing up would be ideal. But anyways, I digress. Listen, I woke up today to find out that my boy Will Smith from Philly slapped Chris Rock on live television in front of millions of people. A 53-year-old actor, rapper, musician, father, husband, whatever, slapped another man, grown man, 57-year-old comedian on live TV. So if you guys don't know what happened, I'm gonna play the clip for you to know what's going on if you're living under a rock. Get it? Oh god.
You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins. Like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
So basically, Chris Rock was making fun of Jada Pinkett Smith being bald. Now, if you don't know, Jada Pinkett Smith has a medical condition, alopecia. Basically, she's losing her hair, and she was publicly talking about it and was brave enough to shave her head and everything, right? Now, as a future doctor, okay, I don't want to talk about the medical condition, okay? Everyone has some sort of medical condition. A lot of guys have alopecia, and I'm gonna put up a clip of Stephen Colbert making fun of Andrew Garfield's big brother in the crowd for being bald. He also makes fun of his dad for being bald.
Benjamin, where are you, Benjamin? Yeah! Yes! What's the age difference between you and your brother?
He's 3 years older than me.
I don't know. I'm just saying 3 rough years is what I'm saying. 3. Look at this mop. And you look fantastic, but I would not have picked you out of the crowd. This seems like a dominant genetic factor in the family.
That's my father, right?
I got my mother's genes. My brother got my father.
brother is a doctor, and I'm merely an actor. So there's a good reason for him to have lost all his hair. He's a pulmonary doctor. He's a lung doctor.
Okay.
So for the last 2 years, this Mother Hubbard has been saving people's lives.
As you guys saw in the clip, everyone was having a good time. Everyone laughed it off. And, you know, as men, we took that joke, okay? Now, there's a fine line between insulting someone through jokes and making a joke just to make a joke. Now, this particular joke was about G.I. Jane, not about Jada Pinkett Smith. He didn't come out and say, oh yeah, your bald ass wife looks like G.I. Jane. He just said, Jada, I can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane. And Will was at first laughing at the joke. He was laughing. And then as you see from the clip, Jada, she was like rolling her eye. She didn't really like the joke. So I'm pretty sure Will saw her face and he was like,
oh man, I better defend my wife's honor.
And got up and smacked the guy in the face. She was probably like,
if that was Tupac, Chris would have been shot. Tupac wouldn't allow this to happen. Oh my god.
You as a man allowed your wife to walk all over you by cheating on you and having an entanglement with another dude who's as old as your son, okay? And you didn't slap him, but you slap a guy for making a joke? Like, make that make sense to me, Will. I know you've been ridiculed publicly and embarrassed publicly because of the shit that your wife put you through over the years, okay? So many memes made about you, people making fun of you, blah, 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 blah. You've reached a breaking point, okay? And tonight, or whenever this happened, last night, you had a public meltdown, which honestly was uncalled for. The way you reacted to Chris Rock's joke was absolutely uncalled for and extremely unprofessional. The way Chris Rock handled that, by the way, salute to you, sir. You handled it like an absolute champ. Imagine having to continue the show after getting slapped on live TV in front of millions of people. The way he handled that was extremely professional. And dude, yeah, fair. Okay, you've been ridiculed and embarrassed publicly over the years because of the shit that your wife put you through. But this is not how you handle it, okay? First of all, as a man, do you know how many times I had to defend my mother's honor? My mother's honor, a female, without having to use violence. The only time using violence is acceptable is if your wife was just sexually harassed or sexually assaulted or hit or whatever. Violence causes violence, okay? There's no need for you. If that was the case, if jokes were so bad that they would grant people to hit each other, or comedians, Ricky Gervais, man, he should have been shot by now. The number of jokes he made during the Golden Globes, you know, the number of times that he hosted that show, that man should have been dead by now. He made fun of everybody. From Harvey Weinstein to Jeffrey Epstein to Trump to everyone, to people that actually run the Golden Globes. Come on, man. Come on, man. And you had to have Denzel Washington, Bradley Cooper, and Tyler Perry calm you down. Dude, what are we doing, Will? What are we doing? Fair enough. Yeah. Let me get back to that point. You've been ridiculed publicly. But you, what do you expect when you open that can of worms? Open the door for people to sort of sneak in and take a look at your personal life and the shit that your wife has put you through. You publicly talk about it, right? You had a whole red table talk, right? You had a whole red table talk with your wife, talking about her entanglement. And then the whole internet and the world made fun of you for allowing this to happen to you. And then you complain that you've been, you know, what were you saying during the speech? That you gotta defend people after being you gotta defend your family after being insulted so many different times, and you're just supposed to take it and be okay about it and smile. There are some things, people, there are some things that you should just keep behind closed doors. Your relationships with your wife, with your kids, with your family should be kept private. Because when you let people know about it, then you allow people to make judgment about it. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't just be like, yeah, here's my wife. She cheated on me with a 20-something-year-old, and please don't make fun of me. Please don't make memes about me. That's not how the world works, people. That's not how it works. Is it the right thing to do? No, it's not. It's not the right thing to make fun of people and the relationships and the shit they go through. But we live in the real world. That's what happens, unfortunately. And how many times have comedians made fun of other people of the male gender, the male population? How many times did comedians make fun of Stephen Hawking or other people that have disabilities, other people in wheelchair, fat guys, or men with eating disorders, or bald guys? How many times did men make fun of those kind of men? And we were just okay about it. We were okay with it. Nobody complained. Nobody batted an eye. We were just okay with it. We took the joke, laughed about it, and moved on. That Andrew Garfield clip is the perfect example. Pretty much the same thing. Stephen Colbert got up and just grabbed Andrew's hair. How did this happen? Like, on live television in front of millions of people. And they just laughed it off. Guys, this is not how you should defend your significant other. We as men are biologically designed to look after our family, especially our the females in our family, right? Biologically. And you should. You absolutely should protect your woman, protect your mother, protect your sister, because you're not a man otherwise. But to slap a man for making such an innocent joke about your wife's bald head, that's very low, Will. Very, very low. You could have easily looked at Chris Rock and gave him a dirty look. Or you could have even said, keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. Just from the crowd. You could have just said that and you would have gotten the same reaction. He would have shut up about it and moved on. But for you to first laugh about it, clap, hit your knees or hit your leg, then looking at your wife, seeing how she doesn't like it, and then in less than 5 seconds, you went from laughing to getting up and just slapping the dude. Wow, man, unacceptable. So you, honest to God, you get zero sympathy from me because you allowed your wife to publicly humiliate you over the years, walk all over you, and you didn't do anything about it. Anything. Nothing. You didn't slap August when he was entangling your wife or being entangled with your wife. You didn't do anything about that. He even made a diss track and you didn't do shit about it. Nothing. You didn't do anything to your wife even. Dude, your wife cheated on you. Publicly talked about it and you didn't do anything. You, sir, you and Kanye West, honest to God, are the biggest definition of cucks. Cucks. You are literally like, I haven't seen this movie yet, but the trailer tells me everything. The movie Deep Water with Ana de Armas, or however, I probably butchered her name, but that beautiful lady, and Ben Affleck, where she is married to Ben Affleck in the movie, but she cheats on him in front of him with other younger guys, and he doesn't do shit about it. You are just like that. You didn't do shit when she cheated on you. You didn't do shit when she humiliated you and talking about Tupac in the past. You didn't do anything, Will. And for you to have a breakdown on live television slapping Chris Rock, absolutely unacceptable. I have no more to say about this, guys. Please, a lot of people on Twitter are saying, "You go, Will. That's how you should defend your wife. That's how you should defend your wife." No, I'm sorry, but that's a bitch move. That's not the right way to defend your woman. Like, physical violence is not the way to defend your woman when she was just made fun of by being compared to a G.I. Jane. He took a big L, and then he won an award, and then he started crying. "Oh, I gotta protect my family." Protect your family. Protect. God has called. I don't know what God wants me to be or what to do. Don't bring God into this. How are you bringing God into this? God gave you a brain. You don't know how you don't even know how to handle your own woman, and you're bringing God into this, bro? Really? It's all on you. You are not competent enough to handle the bullshit that your woman put you through throughout the years. And for some reason, you slapped Chris Rock as a result of that. Jordan Peterson once said, "Women deeply love and want competent men." Competent. Not powerful men, and powerful men, of course, but not power in a way to basically exert dominance over others or bully others, because that's not dominance, that's not power, that's just weakness, that's just corruption, as he said, right? So women want competent men, and competence comes in different shapes and forms: financial, intellectual, spiritual, physical, all sorts of different ways, okay? Jada Pinkett Smith knows that you are not a competent man when it comes to dealing with her. She knows that she could walk all over you and you wouldn't do anything about it. Maybe you're scared to divorce her because she'll take half your stuff. Maybe you're not competent enough to... You were talking about this in your documentary on YouTube, right? That you would witness your father beating the shit out of your mother and you wouldn't do anything about it. Will, my brother, you are 53 years old. Dude, please, man. I know you're not going to watch this, but I'm just talking, okay? This is not the way. This is not the way to be a man. You know, after he slapped him, he was walking off the stage smirking, smiling. Like, do you feel good about yourself? Like, is that showcasing your masculinity or your power as a man by slapping another dude? I'm a trained kickboxer, okay? I went through multiple fights, you know, and whether it was on the street, whether it was, you know, in the ring. One of the things that we learned as a kid, I went through this as a kid. One of the things that I learned was to control your emotions and to use violence, physical violence, as a measure of last resort to defend yourself and your family, okay? You know how many times I could have slapped the shit out of someone for saying something to my mother or looking at my mother in a weird way, or... No, I didn't have to. All I had to do was just give them a look. And that's it. Or maybe say something to them. To let them know that I could fuck you up. You don't have to, as a man, to always like show your dominance by hitting people. Because everybody could hit everybody, right? Chris Rock could have easily slapped you back. Easy. But that's not how men should be. Especially as you get more successful, as you get more money, as you become more famous, you should be like a tree, like a, you know, as you get taller, you should be more humble, right? But that, I don't know, man. I don't know. That was just... He's probably going to make an apology video tomorrow or something, and, you know, whatever. But that's a stain that's going to be left on his career and his legacy, which is unfortunate because I actually am a fan of Will Smith. I like his movies. I find him cringy as an individual when it comes to his relationship with his wife as a man, But I do like the guy, okay? And I'm sad about this. And I hope that he could pull through and come out of this a better man and a better husband. Dude, just get rid of this fucking toxic woman. She is using you as a pawn. She's a manipulator. How do you go from laughing at his joke to then looking at your wife, seeing her stupid ass fucking reaction, and then getting up on stage and slapping the guy? She clearly manipulates you on a daily basis. She's using you as a pawn. Don't be like that, man. Fuck. Anyways, guys, sorry about this. I hope you enjoyed the format. If you do, like the video, subscribe to the channel right here. Subscribe, please. We're getting close to 10,000. Okay. Thank you so much for watching the video. I really appreciate you. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Did he do the right thing? Did he not do the right thing? Oh, also, making fun of someone's medical condition is not the right thing to do, in my opinion, in my line of work. Like seeing someone with a disability or someone who just has any form of medical condition, right, is not the right thing to do. But in this case, he wasn't making fun of her medical condition. He probably didn't even know she has a medical condition. He just called her the G.I. Jane woman, right? The character from the movie. That's it. Now it's up to you to interpret it however way you want to interpret it, right? So I don't believe that he made fun of her medical condition. That's just me. I believe that this was just an innocent joke. It wasn't an incredible joke with an incredible punchline. It was just a joke. And the reaction, unfortunately, was very unprofessional and unacceptable. But yeah, guys, thanks so much. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this format, let me know as well, and I'll make sure to do more of this in the future. I will see you guys in the next one. My name is Amir. You can call me MantiKore, and I'm out of here. Peace.
Rapping is my weapon and these bars are ammunition. When I fire in the booth, I hit the targets, never miss them. I'm about to block your arteries and cause an embolism. This ain't a song or a freestyle, it's a reverse exorcism. Motherfucker, never give a shit about my fucking enemies or the negativity that they're consistently sending me. Rapping is my ecstasy, giving me homicidal tendencies. I ain't eating at your table, but I'm gonna be the centerpiece. Do what you want, but you can never drain me from my energy. My foundation was built to last a couple hundred centuries. You possess the knowledge of rap, I like the fucking expertise. Your music sucks ass like the human fucking centipede. Poetry